Welcome, BwolfTheWolf. We are back with the brilliant Immortals Fenyx Rising on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard difficulty. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the last video, we got a couple of things done. We had a chat with the Oracle, and we heard the prophecy about me being a hero. We also went into another Vault of Tartarus, and we found a jar that contains the God of Wind. I'm assuming that we're going to use that with our wings so that we can fly to the mainland, which we will be doing shortly. And then we also had to solve one of those constellation puzzles so that we could get an upgrade for our broken wings so they work a lot better now. So that's what we did in the last video. So now we need to go and speak to that messenger guy, the guy who stole my braces, and then we need to fly over to the mainland. And I think he did warn me that soon Typhon is going to make an appearance, and Typhon is that giant titan that you saw at the start of this playthrough, the main villain of this game. So that's what's going on at the moment. So today we should be heading over to the mainland. We should be getting a couple of things done. Then we should be able to finally do some upgrading with our weapons and armor and stuff, and then we'll be able to pick what we're going to do next, and that's when the game really opens up. So thankfully we didn't spend too much time on Prologue Island really. But let's have a quick look. So I opened up that chest in the last video as well, so we're going to have to open up that chest now. Let's have a look on the map quickly and see what I've done. So I remember there being a couple of chests and things around this island here. I don't remember if they were too difficult. I know there was a certain chest that you can only open at night, and then a bunch of like stronger enemies appear, and I think there might have been a good piece of armor in it, but I'm not 100% sure. So we might have to come back to Prologue Island maybe later on in this playthrough and open up that chest. And I know there's a couple of other things you could do around here, like side quests and stuff. Got some Ambrosia over there that I probably should have picked up to upgrade my health, but we'll probably come back to this island eventually, because there is a couple more things I need to do there. And as you can see, there's a couple more songs I need to play on the lyre or whatever it's called. Right, let's go and speak to this dude and open up this chest, and let's get to the mainland. Okay, now let's have a look. I think this might be the armor set that I use. Yeah, what was this one do? +1 to health chunk. Nah, I suppose it depends on how you play. Considering I'm playing on hard difficulty, you would think I should probably use the +1 to health chunk, but I think this is actually the set of armor that I used throughout the first few hours of my playthrough, because stamina I think is a lot more important, because if you've got a lot of stamina you could do a lot of cool things that pretty much prevent you from taking damage anyway. But I think we're going to switch over to this. It also looks cooler anyway. I look pretty damn badass now, don't I? It's too bad that this helmet is covering up my majestic blonde hair, because Arthur Pendragon really does love his hair. Or Nick Carter, whatever you want to call me. Nick Carter or Arthur Pendragon. Both of them are accurate. Arthur Pendragon, I should say, not Pendragon. Find a stranger atop the observatory. Okay.
I thought you said you were preparing something.
Yeah, preparing for you to return. You got the wings?
Yes.
Not really good as new, but what is?
Something new?
You have the jar, right? Get ready to open it.
What is that?
You deceitful thief! You thought you could escape me?
You stole something from that thing?
I told you, it's a problem.
Tweet delivery boy. You do not deserve the crown you were given.
We'll take you down, Typhon! Just like before!
We? There is no we. Not anymore.
Fenyx! No! Open your wings!
I can't!
I have you now. You cannot hide forever!
Okay, we need to get to safety. Stat.
What was that monster?
Typhon.
Not the Typhon.
Oh, you have no idea. Gotta get to the Hall of the Gods, then we can talk. You ready to fly?
These were Daedalus's wings. The Daedalus, the great inventor.
So?
So, they didn't work right and killed his son.
You'll be fine. Just don't fly too close to Helios. And also don't try to go to the bathroom during turbulence. You should make it to the mainland without crashing. Probably.
You literally robbed me, and now you're saving me. Why?
I didn't follow most of what the Oracle ran through. But if the prophecy is on the money, hero on high, you're the only one who can stop Typhon from remaking the world.
We don't even know if it's about me.
For someone trying to help everyone right and left, maybe you should accept help once in a while.
What are you talking about?
Fate's alive! How is the Winged Herald supposed to provide aid when you won't let me?
With the Winged Herald's aid. Wait, Winged Herald? No way! You are...
Hermes, I like telling half-truths, playing tricks, and taking long runs on the beach. Now, can we go, please? The other gods need our help.
Other gods? You mean all the stories are real?
Something's wrong with your face. It's doing that slack-jawed thing again. Fly to the Golden Isle. Meet me at the Hall of the Gods. I'll be waiting.
And with that, Hermes disappeared. Phoenix gazed across the narrow band of sea, at the peaks and valleys of the Golden Isle ahead. The long path to his true destiny lay stretched out before him.
Wait, that was just the prologue? How does it take someone that long to begin a story? Odysseus made it home faster.
He's about to jump. Be quiet and listen.
Oh man, I flipping love Zeus. I really, really love Zeus. I thought we was going to use that jar to help us fly because it contains wind, but apparently not. We used it to get rid of Typhon. So that dude who's been robbing me is Hermes, the god. So we need to now go to the Hall of the Gods, which is directly in front of me, and that's going to be your main hub in this game where you can do all of your upgrading and stuff like that. But let's quickly get over to this island. I do love it that we can now fly. It's felt very weird playing this game for the last 4 episodes and not being able to fly, because obviously in my main playthrough off camera I can do all sorts of cool flying stuff now, but obviously I couldn't do it on YouTube, so I felt a little bit weird. So now that I can fly again, this playthrough will really feel nice. Right, now one thing I will mention, when you see bushes like this, if you chop them with your sword or your axe, sometimes you actually do find flowers, mushrooms, figs, or even pomegranates, well not pomegranates, but you find stuff hidden amongst them, like that mushroom right there. So if you're low on stuff and you can't find any mushrooms or figs in that, just chop up these bushes and sometimes you find stuff hidden within them, and it's pretty useful actually, especially for mushrooms. One thing I have noticed throughout my playthrough off camera, I've had a bit of trouble finding mushrooms. Even when I go to like the mountainous areas, I don't really seem to find that many mushrooms really, and that's what you need for your stamina potions. Probably the most important thing in the game, so yeah, it's a bit of a problem actually. If you know where there's a lot of mushrooms, let me know in the comments. So far I've been to this area right here, Valley of the Eternal Spring, and I'm currently in the War's Den. So I don't know if maybe these two areas might have a ton of mushrooms, but so far in the Valley of Eternal Spring and the War's Den, I've had a bit of trouble finding any bloody mushrooms. Been a bit of a nightmare. Lovely. Right, let's head on over to the Hall of the Gods. Got some delicious, these are the flowers right here. These are the yellow flower petals, what are they called? Yeah, flower nectar. This is what you pick up to be able to build your guardian potions. And these over here, these are the Olympian figs. and these are what you use to build your attack potions. So if you ever see these ones, make sure you grab them, because they're probably the most important next to stamina. Pomegranates are really, really easy to find. You'll find pomegranates all over the place in like little tans and stuff. You'll also find them in trees very regularly. So pomegranates are definitely not an issue in this game. And neither are the flowers. You find them next to the water a lot. But figs and these blue mushrooms are a bit of a chore to find sometimes. Looks like there's a chest over there. Yep. Right, let's take down these little goons and let's get ourselves a chest. I'm going to get spotted, didn't I? Oh, we just about got into the bush. Lovely. I've got my axe now, ain't I? Yeah. I've got a really cool ability that I use to deal with these shielded enemies, but I've not unlocked it yet. Once we get to the Hall of the Gods, I'll be able to get it, hopefully, if I've got enough coins. One thing I always forget that I can do, actually, is I can pick up rocks. He just hit his friend then, did you see that? But I could pick up rocks, so I could just, like, pick up one of these bad boys. Oh, God, that was a flipping good dodge. Oh, look at that! Do you like that, mate? And there you go, and now we've defeated them, we can open up this guarded chest. Oh. Nice, a new kind of axe. Have to check out what that does. But yeah, now that we've reached the mainland, our main objective is going to be to rescue all 4 of the gods, and with their help we will be able to defeat Typhon. So that's what your main objective is going to be in the game now, and you can go in any direction that you want to go in. You can go into the area that we're in right now, or you can go to any of the other 3. It's up to you what order you do them in, but I'm going to stay in this area because I flipping love how this area looks. It's absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous, ain't it? I mean, look at it. We've only just arrived here. Look how beautiful it is. There's some absolutely immaculate areas in this place. It's gorgeous. Little like lagoons and streams and forests and flowers everywhere. It's absolutely stunning, this area. Are we able...
The majestic form of a wild creature caught Phoenix's eye. If Phoenix wanted to tame the beautiful beast, the mortal would have to befriend it first.
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't want to scare it away.
What are you on? Because can I have some?
He's on some LSD. Right, so some of the animals in this game, if you go into sneak mode and you walk very silently, you can actually unlock them as a mount. I don't know how many there are. There's supposed to be a few you can tame. So far I've only gotten a stag, which we should get right now, and also a horse. I don't know what other cool ones there are though. Mount tamed. Lovely. That is beautiful, ain't it? But look at it. Look how beautiful it is. Look at that. Oh, that is a nice man, ain't it? I mean, it's pretty boring to ride around on a horse in video games. You're always riding around on a horse. Being able to ride around on a stag just seems so much more badass, doesn't it? I've got to be honest with you, though. You'll probably barely see me riding around on this stag or any of my mounts because it's so much quicker to fly once you've got some more stamina and you've unlocked a few of the other upgrades with coins and stuff that allow you to fly faster. So you probably won't really see me on the stag very often. And also if you hold square you can run as well, so I probably won't ride it very often, but maybe if I find a really cool man then maybe I will. There's also like bears and boars and stuff that are like walking around in the game. They're not enemies or anything. If you do attack them, they will attack you back, but they don't never attack you unless you confront them first. And I thought maybe you could tame one of them, but it doesn't let you. Unless you can later on in the game. Oh, look at that. Will I be able to get over there? Yeah, definitely. Very nice. Flipping hell, mate. 166. Lovely. Right, how are we going to approach this mountain? Oh crap, there's a bear. I don't think I've had a fight with a bear on this in this playthrough yet, have I? Yeah, we don't want to fight a bear just yet. We'll go and get some upgrades first and a few powers, because those bears do hit pretty damn hard, actually. Where do we want to start climbing from, then? Oops. Ah, yeah, let's see. There's some friendly bears over there. Now these, like, I thought if you was to sneak up to these bears, maybe you'd be able to tame them. But look, they just don't do anything. Look. Oh, stealth attack. We could stealth attack it, but why can't you tame it? That'd be proper cool running around on a bear. Maybe you can later on in the game. I don't know. I've not really done too much of this game, to be honest. I've only done... I'll say I haven't done much. I've played it for about 17 hours, so I've done a good chunk of it, but I'm only in the second area. I keep getting distracted by how beautiful the game is. I just end up like looking at things and walking around slowly, just admiring the scenery, and that can really add up if you keep doing it. I just need to remember that I don't have all of the same perks and stuff that I've got in my main playthrough, so I've got to be a bit more careful. Okay. Right. Where do we want to climb from? I suppose we can start around here. Just make sure when you start climbing you're pretty close to a ledge so you can have a rest. Otherwise, if you run out of stamina, you'll fall and take big damage or more than likely die, depending on how high it is. Oh, lovely. Some more delicious mushrooms. Think we can get up there? Yeah, we can get up there. Lovely. Hall of the Gods. Looking a little bit messy though, ain't it? They need to do a bit of sweeping up, don't they?
The sight of the Great Hall took Phoenix's breath away.
This is incredible.
It's all right. Could use some updating. The column motif is a bit played out.
So, we're safe here.
Remember that thing I stole from Typhon? It was an itty-bitty piece of his eye to hide this place from his terrifying gaze. You're welcome.
You said this is the Hall of the Gods. Well, where are the others?
Let me start from the beginning.
With his hand on Phoenix's shoulder, Hermes recounted the tale of Typhon, destroyer of gods. Typhon, born of Gaia, was a terrible, cruel beast who vowed to free the Titans and obliterate the gods. He challenged Zeus for the rule of the cosmos. Fortunately, Typhon was defeated.
Damn straight he was.
And imprisoned under a mountain, where he could do no more harm.
I got to get back into that kind of shape again.
For thousands of years, Typhon festered, until Helios was eclipsed, and burning stars fell from the heavens. The stars burnt through Typhon's chains, and in an explosion of fire and smoke, Typhon burst from the mountain. The gods had wronged and tortured him.
Never again.
He vowed.
This world will be cleansed. The gods will pay.
And so, Typhon sought his revenge.
Destroy the veil that separates this hallowed land from the underworld. Let Tartarus walk among the gods. Trample, devour, and turn these light false gods to dust. Come, Olympians, brandish your weapons and face me. You have underestimated my power and whirled in your hubris. Bow to my unseatable perfection.
Some gods fled in fear. Others stayed to fight. Many were captured. Typhon split them apart, cleaving their essences from them and transforming them irrevocably. In a final, desperate attempt to save their lands, the gods called on the heroes of old, the last warriors, who had more than a few drops of God's blood remaining in their veins.
Weak and selfish, your heroes will exist as shadows of their former selves, serving me forever!
The gods had failed, and so had the heroes. But just when all hope seemed lost,
So yeah, a lot of fighting and losing. And now you are our only remaining hope to restore these lands to their former glory and save the world from chaos. All we have, Phoenix, is you. No pressure.
I kinda lost track of who's who. Is that one with the spiky hair you or Typhon?
Forget it. The vanquished gods need to be reunited with their severed essences to regain their power. And then, together, you must defeat Typhon.
This is honestly a lot. I wish my brother was here.
Look, kid, I'm not perfect. I'm the guy who escorted Pandora to Earth for Zeus's sake. But maybe, just maybe, you're the right hero at the right time. Also, you're literally all we've got, seeing as how everyone else has been defeated. Good luck. I'll be right here, doing nothing. I mean, beginning preparations.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, there's that face again. Fine. Your best starting point is to reach the top of the other statues on the Golden Isle, so you can track the missing gods. Find them, and they should be able to help you locate their stolen essences. Although, they haven't been themselves, so I'm really not sure.
What's that mean?
Guess you'll find out.
Phoenix, think. What would my brother do? Legiron would probably take on Typhon single-handedly, like when he bested the entire Spartan fleet. Who am I kidding? I'm in way over my head.
Okay, so as you saw, all of the gods tried to defeat Typhon after he bursted out of the mountain, and they were defeated and their essences were stolen and they were turned into random things, like Aphrodite was turned into a tree, Ares was turned into a chicken, and so on and so forth. So they're not feeling themselves, and they've also been transformed into weird things. So we need to go and find them, find their essences to make them themselves again, and then we can use their help to defeat Typhon. And then there was other things, the heroes that tried to fight Typhon after the gods were defeated. Those are demigods like Hercules and so on and so forth. Those were defeated and then they were enslaved, and they now work for Typhon. And as you progress through each area, he will send one of those heroes to continuously hunt you down. And then when they're hunting you down, you can defeat them and they will vanish temporarily, but they might return later on. But you need to go to a specific location and you need to actually destroy their physical form so they stop hunting you in the area that you're in. So I think, for example, in this area right here, I think it's Achilles that comes after you. And you have to go to a cave or something and actually fight his physical form and defeat him. If you keep defeating his like ghosty zombie form, he just returns a couple of hours later. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So this right here is the main hub. You've got many things you can do here. That right there is a list of tasks that you can do, and you get rewarded with quite a few things. You'll naturally finish them through the game, and then you've also got a set of like online challenges where you can earn a currency and buy stuff from Herms. That's one of the little micro-transaction-y things that Ubisoft have added into the game, because I think you can buy that currency as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But there is micro-transactions in this game to buy cool costumes. You've got a little hairdresser thing over there to change your appearance if you want to. This right here is where you spend your coins to get all of your power-ups and stuff, your god powers and all that kind of stuff. Over there is where you spend your Zeus's lightning bolts to upgrade your stamina. That's where you spend your Ambrosia to increase your maximum health. And that's where you upgrade your weapons and also your pouch that determines the number of potions you can carry and the number of arrows you can shoot. And that right there is where you boil up some of your ingredients to make more potions for yourself. And I think it might also be where you upgrade your potions as well. So that's pretty much how it works in the Hall of Gods. So you're going to come back here lots of times in this game to do several different things. But first things first, let's click on this because I think I've got enough Ambrosia to maybe upgrade my health. And now that I've changed my armour, I definitely need that extra bar of health.
There's that wonderful smell again.
Ambrosia is life. You want increased protection? Distill it here and drink up. Then enjoy the ride. One time, Athena downed that whole Helix and destroyed the entire Greek fleet right after she had sided with them in battle. It was epic. Sorry, guess you just had to be there.
Many of my relatives were. They died.
And I told Athena not to do that. But did she listen? No.
Yeah, I think Hermes is going to appear every time you click on anything for the first time. He talks more than me, does Hermes. Right, have I got enough? Oh, we need one more Ambrosia. God's sake. Alright, we'll get that in the next video then. We'll get one more Ambrosia, then I'll come and upgrade my health. There's no point clicking on that yet because I know we don't have enough of Zeus's bolts yet. I think you need 6 or 7 and we haven't done enough dungeons yet. We definitely have enough coins to do some upgrading here.
What's this?
I'm not sure. Hades had it delivered. Deposit an offering for the ferryman. An unexpected help could very well arrive. Be careful though. Argo broke the last gift from the underworld and look what happened to him.
Who's Argo?
Exactly.
Right, let's spend some of my coins. I don't know how many, only 12. Right. I need to figure out what I want to get then because there are a few that are more like quality of life upgrades and then there are others that are very good powers. So I think first things first is I'm going to get this. 6 coins, okay. So first things first, we'll get this because I really like this. I use this in replacement for dodging because sometimes when they're about to do a really big attack, if you press this, instead they do their attack and you do this attack at the same time, you don't take damage, but you also do damage to them. So it's a good replacement for dodging. With this power up, I could really fuck up Cyclopses very quickly. So we've got that. We've already unlocked this. I also like this as well, but I'm going to actually get some of the quality of life upgrades. So I think they only cost 2. Yes, I think we're probably going to get 3 of these. I won't get the swimming one because I try to avoid water as much as I can in this game because it irritates me. So this one allows you to do a little jump when you're climbing and you actually get up the mountains a bit quicker. So we'll get this. This one right here allows you to fly quickly in the air. So we'll get this as well. Very good that is. It can help you with quite a few puzzles. And this one's great as well. So when you see lots of things, you could pick them all up at the same time. Very good for picking up like pomegranates and stuff like that. There you go. We've got no more coins left now. But coins are probably the most irritating thing to collect in this game. Because you have to do loads of random puzzles. Some of them are quick and some of them are slow. Like the constellation puzzles. They give you a lot of coins, but they're quite slow to do. And then you get very few from doing like the Lear songs and the bow challenges and the running challenges and stuff like that. The coins are probably the most aggravating to get in this game. Every time you do anything on these though, this little animation just plays, this little like mini cutscene. It plays every single time you do anything. I don't even know if you could skip it actually. Oh well, I think you could press circle. Doesn't completely speed it up though. Right, we don't need to click on that because we are going to continue to look like Arthur Pendragon. We're going to have to get some potions, so let's quickly click on this. I'm sure Hermes is going to interrupt me now.
Nice cauldron.
Phoenix let the empty compliment die in the ensuing silence, and instead tried to focus on potential potion recipes.
Lovely. Well, there wasn't too much chit-chat then, was there? Right, so you've got this one right here. You click on this and you can spend your amber to upgrade your potions. I've got 9 amber at the moment, so I can upgrade the the strength of my potions. I don't think I've got 6 health chunks yet anyway, so that would probably be a waste of amber at this point. What about this? Increase stamina to refill. Yep, so this is already worth it. So we'll get this. We could get this one as well. What else do we want? I think I might get this one as well. This is very useful. So when we're doing more damage and kicking ass, on top of that, we also refill 5% of a health chunk. And you can upgrade it quite a lot, as you can see. 20% of a health chunk. And if you're using your sword, you're going to be attacking very quickly. So it's very easy to like get a lot of health back. So I think we're going to grab this one. We don't need this one just yet though, because like I said, I don't have 6 chunks yet anyway. But yeah, that'll do for now. I don't think I can get anything else for 2. Yeah, so we'll have to find more amber. I don't get that. So to upgrade my potions, I clean the cauldron. That makes sense. I also need to brew a few potions as well. So we're going to make the maximum amount we can make of these. 4. Oh, lovely. We've got quite a lot of mushrooms at the moment then. There you go. So we're fully stocked up on health potions and stamina potions. We've got 4 health buff potions and 3 defense buff potions. Lovely. Can you skip these? Well, you can sort of speed them up if you press circle, but you can't completely skip them by the looks of it. But yeah, I'm going to have to end the video now, BwolfTheWolf. So next time we'll probably head over to one of the statues, and then we'll locate the god of the area, which in this area I think is Aphrodite, and then we will go and speak to her, and we have to try and find her essence and all that good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. A lot of cutscenes in this video, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. Like, share, and join the pack today.